Many help has been gathered to ease the burden of those affected by last week's Mount Semeru eruption.
Social Affairs Minister Tri Risma hari ini, for her part, visited the Penanggal Rescue Shelter in Lumajang, East Java on Saturday afternoon and directly met those displaced in the eruption's aftermath.
And to know more about the minister's visit, we are now connected with our very own Rebecca Napitupulu. Rebecca, what is the purpose of the minister's visit this afternoon?
Yes, Krizia, at 12:30 this afternoon, Tri Risma Maharini, the Minister of Social Affairs, visited this place, the place where I am reporting right now, the Penggalan Rescue Shelter, one of the biggest evacuation center in the area. She came, the main purpose of her visit is to hand over the compensation to the victim's family. There were 17 victims' family that received 15 million rupiah for each family member that became the victim of this incident. Not only that, she also interact and meet with the people here and also played with the children to send moral support and to check their conditions in this place. It has been 7 days since the people got displaced, forced to move their house because of the Mount Semeru eruption, and then to stay here in this rescue shelter. It's not the best ideal place, but many helps has come, including from the private sectors, from organizations, from governments as well. And the purpose, another purpose that the Minister of Social Affairs came to this place is to make sure that all the necessities and all the logistics that the people need is provided.
So, Becca, this is Hans speaking regarding the visit of the Minister of Social Affairs of Indonesia, aside of giving the aids, but has the government also stated any plans for the future of the victims, including where they would live after this Penanggal village?
Yes, Hans, that's also a very important focus that the government is working together, the central government and the local government. The local government stated that they will use the local government budget to build temporary housing in 2 different areas. The first one is here in Penanggal village and the other one is in Supit Orang village. They will build temporary housings with roads, sanitation, and also they will use the budget to make sure that the people could live in a better situation, that they can have their own house and they can continue with their day life. The government is also encouraging people who would like to donate money instead of logistics, because they have been using the local government budget to supply enough logistics for the next 1.5 months. Right now, what they need is money to build the temporary housings for the people here. Back to the studio.
All right, thank you so much, Rebecca Napitupulu, for the complete information. Please stay safe and stay healthy. All right.
Right, just a recap of that, I think it's good that the Social Affairs Minister had visited and actually gave out the compensation for the 17 families that have been affected, and each of them received 15 million rupiah for each person lost of their family. And again, this is 7 or 8 days, just exactly 1 week after the eruption that we were here, Krizia, last week.
Yes,
we were reporting it during a breaking news, and it's a sad situation for those who are displaced. Most of them are coming from the 5 villages that mostly affected there. So hopefully they will get to live in a better place.
And also, considering that Indonesia is sitting on a ring of fire, this kind of situation is not new to us. Also, the government on its part have to get the plan on the mitigation because it is not impossible that this kind of disaster would happen again in the future, God forbid. But also from our part, let's say from the citizens, if you are actually I'm not hoping, and also God forbid, if you're actually in that kind of situation, the first thing that you need to know is what is actually the right mask to wear to handle the volcanic ash, because not all masks could actually prevent the volcanic ash to go inside your lungs.
That's right.
For the first aid, you can use the wet cloth. And after that, you can find yourself the mask at the N95 or even N99 mask that to filter the volcanic ash. Because it is very possible for you to get the diseases caused by volcanic ash.
That is actually right, because volcanic ash is made up of gas and small particles, which includes rocks, crystals, and glass, and can have a very dangerous effect on respiratory system if inhaled. And according to Dr. Irandi Putra Pratomo, he's the Chief Medical Officer of the COVID-19 Task Force. The COVID-19 virus is also known of being a respiratory disease, right? That can cause inflammation and also injury in the lungs, known as acute respiratory distress syndrome. And this is why many doctors are afraid that inhalation of volcanic ash could complicate health of evacuees.
Yes.
Considering the fact that right now they are staying in a very cramped shelter. So thank you for the info, Hans.
You're welcome.
Meanwhile,
it's good that the Indonesian Ministry of Health actually they have ready 3 hospitals, right, and 13 puskesmas around the area, and also in Malang, which is a bigger city. And speaking of the dangers of inhalation of these dangerous particles, there's Rumah Sakit Saiful Anwar in Malang is actually the one designated as the main hospital for the for respiratory problems.
Yeah,
just for their respiratory.
In this case, yeah, that's
all right. Meanwhile.